Greetings, fellow mortals, and welcome back to the Warlock YouTube channel. My name is Kyler. Other Warlocks gather power while I gather internet cringe. And, yeah, this is a video I honestly did not expect to make. And this is a first impressions video. Yes, y'all know I usually do salt content and all that fun stuff, but, working on. But, I might as well do a first impressions video, especially for the game I'm showing off, which is WoW, specifically Legion Remix. For those who don't know, Legion Remix is a part of a thing WoW Blizzard has been doing with WoW for some time called remixing older expansions. So things like Mist of Pandaria was remixed, and the first remixed expansion was Mist of Pandaria. And so far, yes, I've only leveled a Warlock because bias is bias. But I will say this, I really much have enjoyed Legion Remix while playing a Warlock. Specifically Destrolock, because of the fact that I am, after all, a Destrolock main. But yeah, I've been enjoying Legion Remix, and I've actually been enjoying Legion Remix despite the fact that I've only gone through basically the first part of the even though I haven't even gone out of the first zone yet. I chose for grabbing the Pillars of Creation yet because of the fact that the game's been so laggy. Like, the server I play on has been so laggy because so many people have been playing. Not saying that's a bad thing, it's just freaking amazing. Why am I saying freaking? Fucking amazing. Anyway, I will be, outside of my blind praise of Legion Remix, I'll also be I will actually be covering and going over why I love Legion Remix so much, or Lemix as the WoW community's dubbing it. And here's some of the reason. The starting experience itself is pretty cool. The starting experience in of itself was actually pretty cool. For those who aren't well aware, when it comes to Legion, especially if you're doing the time walking stuff, you immediately are already doing the teleportation of Dalaran. So might as well get that crucial step out of the way. So might as well get that also crucial step out of the way before, handling. So yeah, you're brought in just after the teleportation of Dalaran, where the Burning Legion happens to still be attacking Dalaran for some reason. So yeah, your character basically uprooted someone else who was supposed to be in the timeline that took your place. That you took the plate of. Place of. And that is no bueno, even though you're working with the Infinite Dragonflight. So yeah, things happened. Things happened that technically weren't supposed to happen because the things that were supposed to happen already happened. But you take the place of a champion of Azeroth who happens to share the same name as your character. And guess what? They also happen to have been the same spec. Congratulations, you get to do things that your character was supposed to do in Legion, except for the fact that there was big Legion invasion. So yeah, the Legion invasion, the Legion attack on Dalaran happens for no apparent reason, and it's your job to basically do things that your character would have done way back in Legion. And the big thing I love about Legion Remix, I'm just going to say this right here and now, is the fact that the game itself literally... That the game itself literally is like, yeah, you're not supposed to be here, but we're... Technically speaking, you're not supposed to be here, so here's your artifact weapon. So you don't actually... But you still have to go through the questline in order to, quote-unquote, get the artifact. Even though you're already wielding it. Very suspicious, I know. I'm already wielding the Scepter of Sargeras while... Even though I was supposed to retrieve it during this convoluted quest line. Quite the conundrum. But that conundrum is actually kind of funny. It's kind of funny where you get to basically beat the ever-living crap out of all... Where you get to beat the ever-living crap out of members of the Burning Legion just because of the fact that you managed to get the artifact when the Legion was being the Legion on Dalaran. But another thing I love about Legion Remix right now... The fuck? Oh yeah, I just got another quest. Whoopsies. Anyway, the big thing I love about Legion Remix at the moment, outside of the fact that it is honest to God fun, is that you don't actually have to work to get the class mount, the fell version of the class mounts. You can just get them and boom, you're done. And boom, you're done. Yay. But of course I know that we're probably going to be grabbing... We're probably going to have to be grabbing them class mounts anyway during the Legion Fall campaign portion of Legion Remix, because Legion Remix is actually taking its time. Blizzard is honestly going to make Legion Remix more of a slow burn than MOP Remix, which I can honestly commend them. I can honestly commend Blizzard for taking its time when it comes to Remix. But of course, I love Legion Remix. It is honest to God fun. And I'm just going to say this. I don't think I ever would have had this much fun playing WoW than I thought I would, than I am. Because Remix is fun, except for the tiny little bit of lag that there was, but that can be forgiven because of the fact that that can be forgiven because of the fact that with Legion Remix, first day of Legion Remix, obviously there was going to be a lot of lag because a lot of people were logging in. But you know, I'll say this to any of the WoW players in my audience: have you also been enjoying Legion Remix, or have you just decided to skip Legion Remix? I will be double checking on my actual main for WoW to see if, you know, if there's any additional story content for the War Within, or if the entire patch that has Legion Remix is just Legion Remix. I wouldn't be opposed to Legion Remix being the only patch. Hell, it's fun. But of course, y'all now know my first impressions is basically I love Legion remix. It has been fun. It has been enjoyable, and I love the cart starting experience as well. But yeah, let me know what y'all think. But yeah, let me know what y'all think. Would y'all, if any of y'all have actually played through Legion Remix, have y'all been enjoying it, or have you not been doing, or have you not been doing your duty to play Remix? Not that I blame you. Playing the remix of expansions is fun and all, but yeah. But yeah, let me know. Did y'all enjoy? If y'all been enjoying Legion Remix or not. But I'll see you all next time when I actually start doing analog horror again. Don't you worry, I'll be doing it today. Today is a analog horror day. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Today is a analog horror day. So yeah, I will be doing a analog horror video. But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed. Bye bye.